to start streaming here. Good morning, YouTube, and good morning, TikTok. You are watching Live with LWL, Lindsay with Love. Today is February 12th, 2025 on a Wednesday morning. If you are new to my show, thank you for being here. I am here to raise the frequency of the planet. I do that by using my voice to remind you how powerful you are as an energetic being here on this earth. In this lifetime, you came as a master manifester, so I'm going to help you release your limiting beliefs, reprogram your subconscious mind, so you can actually manifest what the heck it is you desire in this lifetime. Woo, that was good. Welcome to the show. Thank you for being here. I absolutely love my morning welcome. I just feel like I come in, I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Soul Journey, thank you for the hearts. Good morning, Iris. Welcome back to the chat. Thanks for being here. Thank you for the gifter badge. I have no idea what that means. Somebody, anybody, what does it mean, the gifter badge? Because nothing is coming through. So could somebody help me? I honestly don't know what it means, but I do want to say thank you. So thank you. All right. Good morning, Art Go Show on YouTube. I'm double checking I'm in the screen on both YouTube screens. Okay, life is good there. VIP Deborah's in the house. VIP Catherine says, FYI, it let me resubscribe on my VIP on desktop, but it still shows on the app. I can't resubscribe. I know. And like half of this whole, it's interesting because they can put out this whole new skilled program, but they can't figure out how to let people resubscribe. I'm confused. Maybe I need to put in a ticket. I feel like it's not just me. I don't know, but I'm going to put in a ticket. Because I feel like I'm missing out on subscribers and all those things. And that's kind of annoying. I'm not sure because I don't have any money on here at the moment, but every time I go live, it says, it's not just you. Okay, thank you, VIP Catherine. Good morning, VIP Deborah. Yeah, you can do a whole new program of where I have to work so hard for certain rewards, right? For the gifts that I'm receiving to get my fair share of my cut. But you can't figure out how to let people subscribe? Hello? Anyway, whatever. That's not my problem, and I'm not going to focus on that today. All right, today's show, we are focused in on fear and understanding fear, especially thank you, VIP Deborah. I just saw your message, but I was like, oh, breathe, Lindsay, and then you must have channeled through to me. Before we start the show, we are going to do one deep reset breath. This helps me ground myself in. I'm so hyped up, as you can tell. So breathing in through the nose, belly nice and full. Big, big, big. Last sip at the end, let it go. Doesn't that feel good? I love a good intentional breath. Okay, so this morning I had quite an interesting routine. It's very much out of anything that I normally do. First, I jumped online. I woke up, I've been waking up kind of late lately. And so I woke up, it was 7 o'clock, and I was like, okay, what the heck, Lindsay, get up. And so usually I'll read in my bed until 8 o'clock, and then I'll get my steps in, and then I'll come live with you guys at 9. But I got a message from our complex that we live in at around 4 p.m. yesterday that said, the water will be shut off in your building between 9 and 10, and it will remain off for hours. We're not sure how long. And I was like, oh geez, well, I better get myself ready. In other words, take a shower, get enough water, get enough water for me to drink throughout the day and all those things. So I spent the first few hours of the morning, or the first hour of the morning, working on editing Aaron's report. VIP Aaron, are you here? Did you say hi? Are you here? Not yet. I am so excited for you to get your report. Oh my gosh. I am caught up on reports, by the way, so if you're interested in an astrology report from me, I offer 4 different types. I offer what's called a Your Soul's Purpose report, where I'm looking at the strongest energies that you came into this lifetime with, and really what your purpose is based on those energies. And by the way, it's not just your sun, moon, and rising sign. There's more to it than that. I offer a fast money report and a wake up and win report. All these reports are small reports, around 11 to 12 pages. The fast money is obviously all about how money flows to you in this lifetime, and wake up and win is how you have energies in your chart that might actually be screwing you over from manifesting. So what are those energies, and how do you gain discipline and consistency and focus in your life so that you can actually reach your goals? And then, if you really just want to go for it, you might as well get your Know Thyself birth chart report, because this report that I just finished, VIP Erin, there she is. I just finished it. It is this close to being done. I have about 20 pages left to proofread. It is 48 pages long. Go for the gusto, learn yourself. It is so empowering to know where your hiccups are, where your challenges are, how to use your strongest powers. It is just phenomenal. I was like, oh, I can't wait to send it out. So I was working on that this morning. And then from there, good morning, VIP Erin. I know, I can't wait either. And I feel like it's perfect timing, VIP Erin, because the full moon today, the full moon in Leo. Now, this isn't to say you have to read your whole report today and digest it all, but I just feel like it's a really nice powerful reset for you. I don't know, I'm just so excited. And it's so beautiful when I can read reports for people that are inside the Cosmic Collective and stuff, because it's like, I kind of know you guys, but I do my best to take myself out of that, right? I try to stay very objective, like you're a stranger that I've never met before at all. So if you guys are interested, good morning, Debbie Cahill. I hope I'm saying your last name right. If you guys are interested in those reports, please check them out. Yes, and some other decisions I'm considering. Ooh, VIP Aaron, I love it. Manifesting Club members, reminder, we are manifesting right after this show at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. live on Zoom, Manifesting Club members. If you want to manifest with me amongst a very powerful group of souls, spiritual souls, then you can join the Manifesting Club after this session. So the doors will reopen this afternoon. It's $11 a month and you get 2 sessions, once with the full moon, once with the new moon. I'm doing a lot of things in many different ways to help you realize how powerful you are, and not just realize it through the astrology report or healing course, but then use that power to actually manifest your life inside the Manifesting Club, inside the Cosmic Collective, whatever it is you want. Pick the offer, right? The cheapest one is the Manifesting Club at $11. So if you have $11 to invest in yourself, you can subscribe to that club. VIP Mel L is in the house. Good morning, VIP Mel L. Okay. So this morning I did that, and then at around 8:15 I said, okay, I better go take a shower because my water will be turned off. So I'm going to go shower and get ready. And in the shower I was like, what am I going to talk about, guides? What am I going to talk about? And I started getting myself a little bit worked up, like, okay, I'm running out of time this morning. What am I going to talk about? I'm running out of time. And they were like, just chill. Like, you're not going to run out of time. You talked about it yesterday. There is no such thing. You are the boss of time. So just chill. You're going to be done right on time, and we're going to funnel tons of information to you right now. You might not have time to write it out, but you'll have it in your brain. So I said, okay, thank you. So if you missed the show yesterday, it was extremely powerful. I think what I'm going to do with that show is break it up into multiple YouTube videos, because I think it was just so impactful. And if you could just pick one thing and learn how to manage time, you are the boss of time. Right? I wrote it in my Inside the Cosmic Collective yesterday. I said, if time is a man-made construct, then you are now the boss of time, and time is your employee. So if time is your employee, what are you going to do? What are you going to do with it? Right? Cosmic Collective members, you guys know. Grand Rising Leo, Gemini Rising Leo Moon. Oh, welcome, Debbie. I was like, Grand Rising Leo Moon, huh? VIP Aaron says, and is if we wouldn't woo-way on the fly if you didn't have something planned. Wait, what? And as if we wouldn't woo-way on, I know, right? We're going to woo-way it up today. We are just going to collaborate it up on the show. FDF313, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. Okay, so what came through this morning was a conversation around fear, but it's not just like your typical, like, I'm afraid to go chase my dreams. I'm afraid of spiders. I'm afraid of the dark. I'm afraid that if I'm spiritual, then I'm opening myself up to demons, like whatever it is, right? They wanted me to talk about fear in a way that most people are in, and perhaps still not realizing it. And unfortunately, it's really detrimental, not just to the physical well-being of most people, but to the creation of dreams and to actually manifest. So we all know what we all experienced as a collective in 2020. I don't know, I'm not going to go into all of that. But the intention behind that experience was very much, I think, an experiment around control, and an experiment around fear instilling, and an experiment around silencing. And there were many things that was an experiment around, if you go into the deeper underlying experience of what it was, from a very energetic perspective. And let's see, 80s Forever, thank you for sharing the live. Princess Christmas, oh, that's cute. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. If you guys are enjoying this, can you give me a bunch of hearts? Tap the screen if your fingers are free. It really does help. I know it's just so silly. Okay, so now the latest thing is heart me's gifts, and like engagement in the chat is like the thing that I need to really be pursuing, okay? So if you guys have things that you want to chat with me about in the chat, chat it up, okay? That's what we're here to do. It's not me just putting on a show for you. I really do love the collaboration, because as I talk, I learn more, and there's plenty of people that have a lot of knowledge that I can gain and learn from. Fear, Debbie says fear, false evidence appearing real. Yep, exactly, I love that. That thinks it's my name meaning. Ooh, I love that, Princess Christmas, love it. VIP Aaron says, heart me's are only open to subscribers, right? No, I think anybody can give a heart me. I also can't buy any gifts to give. Womp womp. That's okay. That's okay, you guys. I'm not saying please go out and spend all the money and give me your gifts. I'm just I'm just saying this is what I'm being graded on now, right? I feel like I'm like back in high school and this is like my grade. So it's like engagement, heart me's, going from different rankings and gifts. All right. And based on how well I do, I get a percentage of the cut. So it's not just 50% anymore. It's I can earn up to 53 or less than 53, depending on how well I do each week. Like, dang. Anyway, okay, so one of the intentions behind that experience in 2020 was to put a huge amount of fear inside of you. When you are living in a state of fear, it is like the most low vibrational place to live. I can definitely say that. Living in fear is the most low vibrational place to live. Now, does everybody understand the concept of vibration and frequency? And if you don't, please say you don't, because I will help explain it so that we were all on the same page to continue the conversation. VIP Catherine says VIP Aaron, I tried, but my app on my phone won't let me. Yeah, you have to do it on desktop, I guess. Callie, I think is how you say your name. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Hey, I have to recharge too, but I have to do it on my computer. Yeah, there's so much happening with the whole recharge thing. Okay, so everybody's good on the concept of vibration and frequency. Try the browser, can't use an app. Yeah, everyone's good on that. Okay, I'm gonna keep going then. So fear is the lowest vibrational frequency you can live in. And some of us have processed that fear. And in fact, it's empowered a lot of people. Some people, and I can say this because I have people in my immediate experience inside of my reality that are still processing the fear that has been instilled in them, or they don't realize that they're spiraling in it and they haven't processed it. So either you're still processing from 5 years ago, or you don't even realize that it's still holding you back, which is even more detrimental. Now, the way I kind of see it playing out is if you have still had a very similar life that you did back in 2020 through kind of 2021. Now, when I say similar life, you still live in the same area, you still have the same career or job. Thank you for the heart me. Shay Shay's in the house. Good morning, Shay Shay. My robe is Missoni, Tracy Rose at Missoni. When is Missoni going to give me commission for my rose sale or my robe sales? VIP Catherine says VIP Aaron tells me I renew and recharge, but then I go to my iPhone, it says nothing updates. Yeah, maybe it just has to, maybe it's just there's a disconnect there, VIP Catherine. I trust that you've recharged. I trust that. Oh, I just put a hair on my screen. Okay, so in the current world, I see people that are still processing or don't realize they need to process, and it's the people that are still living in the same place, that have still the same jobs or careers, they're working for the same company, that's key, and really those are the two main things. So my partner and I were talking about this last night, and since 2020, he has transitioned two jobs. So he left a job, he went to another job, was very stressful. We decided to release ourselves from that, and now we're here. So 2. And what he's realizing now is that some of the people that he's surrounded by, because they've been in that same role, in that same job, they're really kind of spinning. And there's a lot of fear around like their positions or how they're going to kind of build out the company or whatever. So it's something that was done to us intentionally. But I think that we could have used it, or we can still use it as a catalyst for empowerment. So luckily for me, I had my spiritual awakening in 2019 before any of this happened, which was very lucky. I feel very lucky for that, because when I went through it, I was like, okay, like something feels off. My discernment was really turned on, and like everything was very much like I was understanding it. If you had your spiritual awakening after 2020, maybe you have the insights around it, likely, but have you processed the emotions that have occurred or not? And so how do you process fear? Well, fear does not exist, first and foremost. It's an illusion. That's a rewiring of your brain. That's a reprogramming of the subconscious, because we've been afraid since we were little, like less afraid, right? But from 0 to 7 is when you're programmed, and you're programmed by somebody that's not you. You're programmed by your parents, your teachers, maybe religious leaders, maybe cartoons that you watch on TV. Like there's so many ways you were programmed as a child, but typically it's like parents, guardians, teachers, and if you're really into religion, maybe some religious leaders or something. And depending on that whole scene, you have fear instilled in you already. And then it amplified big time in 2020. It just is what it is. Everybody at one point was afraid. I was afraid, my partner was afraid at one point, we were all afraid. So it's okay to admit that. But am I still afraid, or are there pieces of that lingering? So I became super empowered. I was like, you know what? I know what happened, and I'm going to say what it is. And I will stand my ground on what I chose to do with my body or not, and I will stand my ground on like all these different things. I'm not going to fight with anybody. I'm not going to argue. I'm going to be polite about it, but I will share my views. But for some people, what it did is it silenced them, right? You got really scared. What if the government comes after me because I say XYZ about what the government is doing? But remember, you're the one who controls your reality. So if you live in an empowered state and you trust that you're protected, you're going to be fine. So I'm learning a lot about, and I'm going to catch up on the comments in a second, I'm learning a lot about the subconscious mind, and a lot about transitioning and how energetically we are who we are, and we have many past lives, and we have many simultaneous lives right now happening, right? And so in a lot of these past life stories that I'm reading through Dolores Cannon right now, because you guys know I'm studying that, they say that fear is seriously an illusion. It's a man-made thing, just like time, just like time. So you can allow your fear to kind of catapult you. You can say, if I have fear around something, it's not to say that I shouldn't go after it. Maybe it's to say, this is my catalyst. This is my trigger for evolution, right? Or you can say, oh, geez, I better be quiet. I better kind of hang out. Just keep it cool, right? Play cool. Jill, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Empress Aura, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Kat, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Oh my gosh, so many new followers. You had mine in 2017. Butterfly Taco, super amazing. Mine started before it sames. All right, good morning, Shay Shay. Tracy, thank you for the follow. You have a drastically different life now. Yep, most people do. DTM, good morning. Beautiful light workers. Thank you for sharing your gift, Lindsay. Thanks for being here, DTM. Thanks for the sweet message. All right, so what do you do? Right? Because like awareness, step one. So perhaps you don't even realize. I would take a moment. Actually, I'll be quiet for a minute, one full minute. I'm trying my best, and tap in. Right? Close your eyes. Put your hands on your heart, and ask yourself very honestly. Whatever answer comes through is what's going to come through. Let's not judge the response. Let's just learn a bit about ourselves right now at this moment. Am I still holding fear from 4 or 5 years ago, from the time of 2019 to 2021? See what the answer is. Yes? No? Maybe your body's speaking to you. A minute feels like way too long. It was likely really quickly yes or no, right? Yes or no, maybe a little. If you didn't get a response, perhaps the ego's trying to jump in, try again. Did anybody get a response? Yes or no, one way or the other. VIP Aaron says, these days I'm using my voice. Dang, unfortunately, yes, that's okay. Yes, like adrenaline rush, Kristen says. Jill says no. VIP Aaron says I did a no. VIP Deborah no. Yep. Yes before 2020. Okay, see, that's a very quick way to check in with your guys' higher selves to see what's happening. VIP Aaron says these days I'm using my voice because others are not able to speak out. Or others choose not to speak out because of fear. Because we all have a choice, right? We all have a choice to use our voices. So, and by the way, if we don't continue to practice to use our voices and speak our truth, there is potential that we continue to be silenced, right? So we've got to use our voices. We've absolutely got to. Brenda says, nope. All right, good. Mixed bag. So if you don't have any fear, then power to you. And if you are on a spiritual awakening or you have truth to share, then I would challenge you to go share that truth. That was wild, Kristen says. Wild in a sense of asking the question and getting an answer? Or what do you mean? Spiritual AF, welcome to the chat. Nice to see you here. If you are new here, I do run this show Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're enjoying yourself, you might as well click the like button up here. TikTok sometimes tells you when I'm live. But just know, as one of my followers, you get tons of information all the time. You get channeled messages each month. You get horoscope videos each month. You're getting a full moon video today. You get tons of information around manifesting and reprogramming your subconscious mind. Those are kind of my big conversations right now. Ariana, Detox Coach, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Molly, thank you for the follow. Yes, asking the question and got a physical response. Yep, the body speaks to us. M. Claudius, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. VIP Catherine says, yes, I fear the repercussions of my actions from that time. I think no such thing. Like, yes and no, right? Because if you've learned the lesson, then you can make the better choice next time, right? VIP Aaron says, that's actually what I started to DM you about the other day, but decided not to and deleted it. Okay, well, decide if you want to again, VIP Aaron. I'm here for you inside the Cosmic Collective. DTM says to Spiritual AF, good morning. Ariana says, your energy is refreshing. I love that you share about the share about time stacking yesterday. Yeah, yesterday was such a, like, that was probably, I feel like, one of my better shows yet. I felt so, like, that was just a good show. Everything was just very smooth and articulated, and it felt good. And so I'm gonna do more of those. I just, yeah, today Time and I were having fun with each other, and my time employee was a little unruly. Although maybe it was my own fault because I was working on a report for a little bit longer than I planned. VIP Catherine says, ooh, thank you. I needed to hear that. Yeah, for those of you that have experienced something, or you're like, okay, well, I still am in fear, then say, okay, thank you, higher self, for telling me. Now I know. Now I know I'm still in fear, and now I can figure out a way, or some ways, to move past that fear and into greater empowerment. Personally, I think there's a couple ways you can do that. You can just continue to reprogram yourself to say fear is an illusion. There's nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing to be afraid of. I'm safe and secure. I'm safe and secure. I'm safe and secure. That is big time root chakra energy. So the powers that be know that we are energetic beings. Science isn't going to tell you that because it's blocked from science, because if you knew that, you wouldn't need medicine or tons of medical treatment. You would be super empowered to manage your own body, your own livelihood, your own abundance, your own everything. And so when you allow yourself to learn your energy, tapping into your root chakra, you kind of are like, okay, whatever, do what you want around me because I'm the one managing my reality. Like, you do you, I'm gonna do me. And if the government or whoever knows that we are energetic beings, then they understand the chakra system. And if you understand the chakra system, you know that the root chakra, where the energy flows in from the earth, our Mother Earth, who is our home, who supports us, right? It flows into the root chakra, up the chakra system, and out of the crown to be a full open channel. So if you know this information and you know the root chakra governs your safety and your security, in other words, the opposite of fear, then you know all you have to do is make people really scared to keep them in a low vibration. And when you stay in a low vibration, now all of a sudden you're easily controlled. And that is not the place that you're meant to be. You did not come to this lifetime to be controlled, especially by fear or especially by somebody outside of you. You are the boss of you. Yeah? VIP Aaron says, the book Atomic Habits, all about habit stacking this weekend. Go on, my friend. I think I read that forever ago. But yeah, I think that's a good book. Good book. VIP Catherine says 100, the point of view I needed to be reminded of, and that I already have changed my subconscious to perceive. Yep. Jay with 2 Y's. I'm going to say it like that. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. Absolutely. Hello, Akwasi. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for the likes, you guys. I appreciate it. So we can go through the chakra system really quickly once again. It's a good reminder. And I've been toying with this idea of, and you guys can say yay or nay. I've been toying with this idea of like the first Monday of every month or something like that. Let's see how it goes. Then I go like kind of back to the basics of energy. And we have like a full-on discussion around back to the basics. What are the chakras? What are the meridians? And every time it's a little bit expanded. But it's still the reminder that you first are an energetic channel that consists of 7 chakras, 7 wheels inside of the body. And each of these chakras is in charge of your mental parts of your mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical health. And so when you start to recognize where you might be a little off in your energy, either mentally, emotionally, physically, or spiritually, then voila, you know which chakra to manage and work with and rebalance yourself. It's really that simple. Now, if you have never done energy work, in other words, this is your first day ever working with energy, unless you're a super powerful mental fortitude quantum leaper, quantum jumper, give yourself some time, right? It takes time to detox the body and get right with your energy. It just does. If you're interested, I do have a free Detox Your Energy Masterclass that's in my bio link. So click my name. There's a link. You click it, and then there's a bunch of stuff in there. I think it's towards the bottom. Kristen says, yes, I'm new to this. I know I'm off of my heart, mind, and voice. SideQuest Empress, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. VIP Aaron says, question. You said scratch that. Okay. Are you sure scratch that? Jason Ryan, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Mel L says, VIP Mel says, yes, give yourself time and sway in the grassy plains. Mel L, that's super beautiful. Yes. Jay, you're welcome. Nemo, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. What is involved inside Detox, Mama and Eloise? I mean, can you take an hour and watch a masterclass so I don't have to go through the entire thing? It is detoxing your mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual health. So there's many things involved, right? What are you consuming? What are you consuming into your body? What are you consuming into your mind? Is your pineal gland calcified? Can you decalcify it? Are you moving your body? Are you spending time in nature? There's plenty of things involved. I'm not going to go into all of them right now. Whitney, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. It has nothing to, there's nothing that you need to do. The masterclass tells you how to detox, basically. VIP Deborah says that would be really good for new coming followers and reminders for all. Okay, cool. Charlize is in the chat on YouTube. Good morning, Charlize. Welcome. Okay, so when you realize what the root chakra entails, which is your safety and your security as a human spiritual being on this planet, are you okay with being a human spiritual being on this planet right now? Yes or no? Yes or no? And if the answer is like, oh, geez, I don't know. Well, then there you go. That's your answer. Start with the root chakra. By the way, always start with the root chakra, because if your root chakra is not balanced and the energy starts flowing up through there, then you've got really weak energy flowing through your channel anyway. So it doesn't make sense to start anywhere else. Now, I will say most people wake up in the third eye. That's where that's where the knowingness lives, right? That's where the knowingness lives. And so the third eye opens ever so, and then you start in the root. You come up. Love your chakra work, Lindsay. Thank you, DTM. I appreciate that. Nail color is cute. Thank you, Charlize. I appreciate that. Although my nails grow so quickly, and I'm like ready to get these nails off, shortened and like repainted. Okay, so we now realize, some of us, that we're still living in fear from 4 years ago. Not good. But let's not label and judge ourselves. We just recognize that. And now we say, okay, now I know I can work on my root chakra. I can journal about what I'm afraid of. And I think journaling about what you're afraid of, by the way, this is a lot of inner work, you guys. Like, I can't just snap my fingers and delete your fears. I wish I could. And when I figure out how to do that, I absolutely will. But it involves reprogramming the subconscious mind, and the subconscious mind, to reprogram, it's like coding a computer. It takes consistent effort, right? And remember, 95% of your thoughts and your behaviors are in the subconscious mind on autopilot. The subconscious mind doesn't know when you're joking about something. The subconscious mind just is the best servant of all times. You say jump, the subconscious mind says how high, right? So we've got to be mindful about where we're programming ourselves. And so if you want to start reprogramming out of fear, you work with your energy inside of the root chakra and you start to journal out, what am I even afraid of? Do you even know what you're afraid of? You could put on the top of a paper, from my highest truth and compassion for the good of all and the harm of none, what am I afraid of? It's called automatic writing. Let your hand start to write. Once you figure out what you're afraid of, start to ask yourself if it's really valid. Is it real, or am I just making this up? And if it's that I'm making it up, which likely you are, it's the ego making it up, why am I making it up? Why am I making it up? Go to that next layer, right? That's how you really work with your energy to start to figure it all out. Now, once you figure it out, stop. Stop thinking about it. Don't overthink it. You don't have to figure it out 45 times. Figure it out one time. And then the next question is, from my highest truth and compassion, now that I understand where my fear lives and why I have it, what do I do to release it? What do I do to move forward in life? And journal on that. Once you get the answer, which you could do right now, maybe we'll do it in a second, because intuitively you have the answer already inside of your heart. Sometimes we block the answer or we don't listen to the answer because it requires us to do something that we're uncomfortable doing. And so then the ego comes in and keeps you living in suffering. Because remember, the ego does not care if you are suffering. The ego just wants to know what's going to happen each day. And so if one day you're suffering and the next day you decide you're not going to suffer anymore, now you're kind of in a little bit of a dance with your ego. Because the ego is going to say, whoa, 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 what are we doing here? How come we're not suffering? This is strange. And so then there's the conversation with the ego often, which is another reprogramming of the subconscious. Lauren, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Rebecca, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Princess Christmas says, I found when I do that with my non-dominant hand, there's less ego. Yes. That or, yeah. There is a lot of that. If you are somebody that is kind of working on letting the soul lead, you could do it with your non-dominant hand, if you can write with your non-dominant hand well enough to read it. For me, my channelings come through very quick, so it's like I just keep writing and writing and writing. But good point. Thank you for bringing that up. Thank you for sharing. So let's do it right now. Let's do it right now. And by the way, we can do this if the answer was no as well. Either way, if your answer was yes, we'll ask the first question. Actually, we'll just start here. If your answer was yes, we'll start with the yeses. And if your answer was no, we'll go into another question. So yeses, yes, if you're still living in fear from 2020, 2019, 2021, any of that time frame where they tricked the world and put us into fear state. Into a fear state, not just that, but then into a state where we're all arguing with each other, which is another way to control us. So, open your minds to that. We're all from the same source energy, by the way. So when you hurt another person with your words, with your thoughts, or physically, you're harming yourself. So we've got to remember that. The law of one tells us so. This is the law that reigns supreme over the entire universe. So let's close our eyes if you had a yes. Deep breath in. Let it go. From my highest truth and compassion, for the good of all and the harm of none, what exactly is the fear that I'm holding from 2019 to 2021? Let the answer come to you. Don't judge it. Just let it come up. It might come in words, an insight, a memory of a moment. It might come as a jolt in the throat chakra or a wiggle in the root chakra. Okay, we're good. Let's ask one more question. From my highest truth and compassion, for the good of all and the harm of none, now that I have this information, what should I do next to start to release this fear? Tony, you snuck in on me. Good morning, Tony. Welcome to the chat. Love the law of one, same. She says, that's the quickest answer I've ever got. Mama and Eloise, thank you for the follow. Thanks for being here. Okay, we're going to switch it over to the no's. Yeses, if you still need to listen and ask the question again, go ahead and ask it. For the people that are no's, no, I'm still not living in fear. Okay. For those that had a no, no, from my highest truth and compassion, for the good of all and the harm of none. What is one action I could take today to move closer toward my dream life? I got a beautiful answer. So I'm going to keep mine in my heart, but I got a beautiful answer. Princess Christmas, try again. It could be coming through words. It could be coming through an insight. It could be coming very subtly in the body. For those of you that received answers in the body, briefly, the root chakra is your security and safety in the world. So if you were a no, but you received an answer in the root, maybe there's still some work that needs to be done. Your sacral is your creativity, your passion, your zest for life. This is where we create human beings as well, right? Creative energy. Your solar plexus is your confidence, personal power. It's a beautiful day to be working with your confidence, by the way, because we have a full moon in Leo. Manifesting Club members, in 20 minutes, we're going to cut cords around our self-confidence and step into our full empowerment. It's going to be a really beautiful, beautiful Manifesting Club session. If you had energy swirling in your heart, could be around forgiveness, self-love, forgiveness of yourself and others. Throat chakra is around your authenticity, using your voice to share your truth. By the way, authenticity is going to be one of the key components moving forward in life, because we have AI that we're competing with now. So how will anyone know if you're authentic? So I think to differentiate between AI and a human is going to require a lot of authenticity. That's my guess for the coming years, my kind of prediction. Third eye is your spiritual essence and your intuition, and crown chakra is your connection to all that is. Emily, welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. DTM says, can't wait. You are a true blessing. Oh, that's super sweet, Jay. Thanks for being here, and thank you for the kind words. Authenticity is the highest frequency. Yeah, authenticity and love, right? I would say love, but can you have total unconditional love without authenticity? Probably not, right? There's a relationship there. Fear of failure, Tiffany. What chakra? A combination of the root and the heart. But I would ask yourself, is it a fear of failure or is it a fear of success? Because a lot of people think they have a fear of failure, but in fact they have a fear of success. And either way, there's a fear to be seen. To be seen. They're one and the same side. They're different sides of the same coin. DTM says, both my calves are super stiff now. Is that anything? Root chakra energy governs your legs. Calves help you move forward in life, right? They help us walk. Left side of the body is the past, right side of the body is the present moment. So you'll have to play with that. Okay, you guys, we are out of time because I do need to, I heard abandonment and go with the flow. Ooh, Charlize, thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. You're welcome, Tiffany, you're welcome. Okay, you guys, if you enjoyed this, hi, I'm Lindsay with Love. I'm here to raise the frequency of the planet. A lot of you are new to this show. I do go live Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so please hit the follow button. And if you ever miss a show, like yesterday's show, which was probably one of my best shows ever, where I teach you how to create time, genuinely create it, be the boss of it, you might want to go to YouTube at I Am Lindsay with Love and watch that show. So everything is recording on YouTube, so you can always catch a replay there. And I'm starting to post way more short, kind of like 5 to 8 minute videos on YouTube, as well as some shorts as well. So if you do hop over to YouTube, do me a solid and subscribe to me there. It really does help really get my message out to a lot of people, reminding you of how powerful you are, because you are. And it's just that we've been programmed to believe we're not. So let's do that. Grateful I found you. No coincidence. Nope, never. This happens all the time, Mama and Eloise. Chrissy, thank you for the follow. Thank you, Princess Christmas. I appreciate it. DTM, thanks for that. Super sweet. Oh, thank you, Desiree. I appreciate that. Yeah, I know it feels so like it feels kind of like cringe to ask people to subscribe to me on YouTube, but I really am doing my best to build as many platforms as I can to reach as many people as I can. Some people spend time only on YouTube, sometimes some people only on TikTok, some people only on Instagram. So I'm doing my best to build them all out and reach as many people as I can in this lifetime. It is part of my soul mission. So Thank you, Sloan Official. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for the follow. Okay, I'm going to switch over to, thank you, Princess Christmas, for being on YouTube as well. Now, you guys, because it's Wednesday through Friday, we're doing the, I manifest with my subscriber-only VIPs, and we get on the energetic wave together. So if you're new here, Mondays and Tuesdays, this is a free thing for everybody. Wednesday through Friday, this is a subscriber-only VIP thing that I do for my subscribers. If you want to subscribe, apparently TikTok is finicky, and it will not allow you to subscribe on this TikTok mobile, but if you could go to your TikTok desktop and click my name. Is that how you subscribe? Somebody? Anybody? I guess that's how you do it. So if you'd like to be a subscriber of mine and jump in either today or tomorrow, then please go do that. All right, you guys, we are going to have a great day. Sarah, I will see you on Discord. If you guys are interested in hanging out with me on a daily basis, all day, every day, 24/7 access to me, join the Cosmic Collective. When you do, you get monthly spiritual lessons. And there are already 8+ spiritual lessons because we've been going for 8 months now. You get 1 group energy healing each month live on Zoom with me. You get 2 spiritual Q&As live on Zoom with me each month. And you get access to me all the time. You can ask me any single question you have around how you're stuck in life, your spirituality, whatever it is, building your business out. I mean, I'm kind of doing it all at this point, so I'm here for you. If you're interested in that, it's a membership, so you might want to check it out. Chrissy, you're the best. Thank you. What was the YouTube DTM? Is at I'm Lindsay with Love. At I'm Lindsay with Love. And I do hope to see some new people inside the Cosmic Collective. It's a great place to spend your time, and the members inside are transforming their lives. It's a must. It's a guarantee that you'll transform your life, assuming you spend time in there, because I'm constantly transforming mine, and you are very closely connected to me. You'll become more empowered, you'll become more confident, more secure with who you are, and you will be focused and disciplined as it relates to manifesting your dream life, which most people are programmed for impatience. So it's a powerful place to spend your time. All right, have a great day, you guys. Bye to my YouTubers. I'm gonna head out.